Hi, fans. It's been a while, or maybe actually the first time here. My name is Blessing, and I am passionate about helping individuals and family build and sustain wealth through real estate. And today is story time. Tada! What inspired this story? What inspired this story? Oh, I think it's the saying that goes thus experience is the best teacher. And I want to believe or assume that we all know that these experiences don't have to be ours, right? We could learn from other people's experiences so that we don't get our fingers burnt. And I say this because of the conversation I had with my grandparents a few years ago, right? I mean, they were practically gisting me about how they relocated from our hometown to Lagos. As at that time, they were staying in Isaleoko. I think that's where they call that's what they call the place rather. And they were gisting me about how Mushin of today was really bushy, underdeveloped, and in a state of hopelessness. And I was like, okay, why didn't you buy land, the large quantity for us now, so that we, your descendants, can be enjoying now? Because I know that they were not poor and they were not rich; they were middle class. And they told me, it was really expensive. It was out of their budget, and they could not afford it, and all of that. And I asked them, please, how much is this land that we are talking about? I was shocked at their response, right? As at that time, I think the 50s, 60s, a plot of land in Mushin was 300 naira. At some point, it progressed to 500 naira. And I was like, this is me collecting 300 naira every day to go to school, right? For feeding allowance and all of that. I mean, I remember that conversation did something to me, right? I sat down, I was like, I am going to get myself like properties, like as I begin to grow and I make my money, I am going to like do something for myself, right? And I said I was going to look for any means or platforms or opportunities that allow me, do it seamlessly so that my own excuse will not also be that, oh, I could not afford it. That's why I didn't get it. Are we talking down on our parents or ancestors here? No, 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 no. But it's our responsibility to learn from their mistakes, right? And then make better decisions so that generations coming after us will be proud of what we've done, right? And a break from all of that, right? Do you know that this whole thing that happened in the 50s, 60s is still happening today, right? It's a cycle and it keeps continuing, like it continues rather, right? Look at lands that are expensive, that are hot cake that everybody wants to like own right now. Are places that an average Nigerian cannot even afford to like purchase or get, right? But then in the midst of all of this, there are places now that we are overlooking, maybe because it's bushy, it's not developed yet, it's going to take time and all of that, that we are overlooking, that we could actually invest in. I also want to believe that there are properties like that during my grandparents' time, but maybe their excuses were like, oh, it's far from home. I don't have money to build. Why should I buy land now? I don't want issues, blah, 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 and all of that. Oh, I will get it later when I have the money. And like that, like that, like that, nothing ever happened. Right. And so I want to like encourage us today that see, real estate is in cycles. These lands that are hot cake that everybody wants to be part of right now were once like nothing to write home about 10 years, 15 years ago, right? And the ones that we are overlooking today that is going to take time to appreciate are the ones that will be talk of town tomorrow, right? And so if you don't have the resources of money to invest in real estate, you should be willing to invest the resources of time. And what do I mean? Buy the affordable ones. Of course, it has to be legit, it has to be real, and then wait it out, right? In the game of real estate, waiting always worth it, right? It even like smart investment to get affordable lands that have potentials and then wait it out rather buying the places that are hot cake and we think that it's going to appreciate fast because the return on investment is always massive. And so today, if you're out there thinking that I would have done something for myself, I would have gotten land, but I can't afford it and all of that, worry no more. You can reach out to me and I will help you get started on how I also like started my own journey of investing in real estate, right? It's always for the time. If you don't have the resources of money, be willing to invest the resources of time and you will thank me later. Bye.